Hello everybody and good afternoon to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. And before I actually start talking about the readings and my change of plans, let me first thank all my subscribers, people who have taken the trouble to subscribe to my channel. Appreciate the good work that I'm trying to do in here to help people, as well as helping myself learning and growing with everybody out there in the universe. Being a part of the community of the Twin Flame Journey, that gives me enough and immense pleasure as I do the readings for people in the Twin Flame Journey as well. So over here, I have a little change of plan that I need to tell you before I start off with the reading in here. And the change of plan is this, that if I try to update the November videos for the love readings for all the zodiac signs, I think I have just managed to cover only 4 by this time. The rest of them are all, not being able to be covered within this time frame because of the limitation of time that I have. So what I have done, or what I've thought would be appropriate for every viewer out there, is directly jump into the month of December 2018. From the 1st to the 15th, that's my reading time. And while we are in December, once you watch these videos, you will get more energy updates for the coming month. And once we are in the month, when the month rolls, I will do the next part of the reading from 15th to the 31st, which will be towards the end of the year that will complete this year's love reading, okay? So I've decided to stop and halt my November love readings because right now we are already proceeding towards the end of November. So it doesn't really make sense for people to get that update on November. Rather, it's better for them to get an update for December, which will be fresh new energies for all the zodiac signs that will be coming into the month of December. So over here, as usual, I've been called to start off with the reading for Taurus. I'm going to start off with the earth sign, and then I'm going to proceed from the earth sign into the next signs of the zodiac, finish the full circle before December ends. That's my target. Before November ends, that's my target. And then you can get the fresh energy updates for the month of December 2018, and then the next set of energies to be given to you while we are in the month of December, okay? So pardon me if you feel that I have taken this decision on my own to halt the November love readings, because I really won't have time to complete all the detailed readings before the month ends, and it's going to become stale. So it's not going to be of any use to people, right? Unless you want to go back and check the last month's energy, which will be, of course, a little bit of a guideline, but not so much. I would rather start off with something very fresh going forward in the month of December, so everybody who's watching the channel, looking at the channels, would be able to see the new fresh energies that will be flowing into everybody's life in the month of December, okay? Now over here, as usual, I'm starting off with Taurus. For Taurus, for the month of December 2018, 1st to the 15th, take whatever resonates with you, leave what doesn't resonate with you, toss it out of the window, as I always say. Okay, but what I see over here for the Taurians, for the month of December, starting 1st to the 15th, it's absolutely marvelous. After a very long time, the Taurians' energies have changing. What can be better than that? I'm absolutely thrilled, I'm thrilled. I couldn't believe that I would be seeing, because for a very long time, I've been watching the energies of the Taurus. I've been watching the energies of the other signs as well. For Taurus in particular, they had been stuck in that Sodi energy for a very long time, and that kind of an energy is not a good one. It talks about pain, it talks about hurt, it talks about betrayal, it talks about all kinds of negativity in them, okay? So for the first time in many, many weeks, I'm watching Taurus come alive here. They are coming alive with regards to their love situation, okay? That's wonderful. I mean, that's how I would like to put the entire situation in one single sentence for people who are listening out to me and would enjoy this reading as much as I would love doing this for you. Now let's get straight into the reading. To start off with, as I have the 11 cards as usual for the love reading in here, for the significant other in the life of the Taurians, he or she, doesn't matter, as I've explained before, that person has come out of the devil's energy, because that person was sitting in the devil's energy in the month of November, okay? And that person was having this kind of issue within themselves. It was not a bad energy, but what they were trying to do is they were trying to release control over the Taurians and their love with the Taurians. You know, they were telling themselves that if it has to come to me, justice will bring it to me. I don't have to go out of my way, force a situation into my life, because they believed that if something is forced into their lives, they wouldn't get it all and they wouldn't be happy. So they were kind of moving around the devil's energy, trying to release that situation of bondage, of holding the Taurians bondage to their love situation. Okay, that was the energy in the month of November. But going into December, the 1st to the 15th, I'm surprised to see that that particular person's energy is changing, the significant other in the lives of the Taurians, okay? That person now is coming into the 10 of Pentacles energy, where the person is asking for the love to blossom. The person is wanting a new beginning. The person is asking for the blessings of the divine. The person is asking the blessings of the ancestors to go forward into this journey, you know. So the energy has jumped forward from being the devil's energy of releasing the bondage, you know, that was necessary at that point in time in which they were traveling. But going forward in the month of December, that energy has become a sweet, succulent, flavored, beautiful energy of that of the 10 of Pentacles. And to me, as I've always explained, the number 10 card is always, the next card is number 1, the beginning of something new. So being in the 10th house or in the 10th card means that the person is looking towards a new beginning. The horizons are opening up, their heart is opening up, their mind is opening up. They're asking for that love now. You know, they're not forcing that love. Like I said, they were in the devil's energy. They do not want the love to be forced into somebody's life. That's not what they want. But they are, at the same time, that energy having gone from them, they are now asking for the love to blossom in the way they want it to, okay, in the right possible manner, which is beautiful. As for the Taurians, himself or herself, Taurians, oh my God, you guys rock now, okay? Honestly, you all absolutely rock. The Taurians are going to be sitting in the Ace of Sword energy. Ace, the beginning, the new beginning, okay? And in this regard, the person, the Taurian, is sitting in the Ace of Sword energy is because the Taurians are looking for a new beginning also, okay? Ace is the beginning, always number 1, card number 1. So the Taurian himself or herself is looking for a new beginning. You know why? Because their heart chakra, their sacral chakra, their third eye chakra, everything has opened up towards love, or is opening up towards love. I'm recording this in November, and that's why I'm talking about the future is opening up towards love. They have realized that this is their ultimate destination, the lovers. They know that the person, the significant other in their life, is the person they want to be with in the coming days, okay? That's the person, their dreams, their dreams, they hallucinate, they fantasize, whatever you might like to say. They kind of think about that person because their love chakra, their heart chakra, their third eye chakra is opening up in the month of December because of the clarity of the situations. The Taurians are able to now see through things very clearly, okay? There is an eagle up here and the eyes have become so sharp that the person is having the focus of an eagle right now. So they are being able to see, the Taurians are being able to see beyond the limitations of their own boundaries that once had kind of trapped them in their own mind. Not because somebody had kept them trapped, but it was in their own mind, okay, that they had been holding on to the fear of being entrapped. in a situation. So that is clearing up, which is wonderful. The sacral chakra opening up means I can. So the person, the Taurians himself or herself, are telling themselves now, in the month of December, that if they want to manifest, if they want to do it, if they really yearn for the love in their life, they are going to get it by hook or by crook. Okay, so that's the energy that's coming into the month of December, 1st to the 15th, for all the Taurians who are listening out to me. And it's because it's happening because of the Lovers, the card of the Lovers. So you see how the person has graduated from being whatever he or she was in the last few months, to opening up their entire chakras at the same time, to see beyond and above whatever they need to see now and understand. The wisdom, the clarity, the entire thing, that was missing from them, because their gardens had become so bare that they had not been able to love, was the last thing in their mind at the point in time. They knew that love existed, they wanted that love, but they were not able to give it enough attention. Because their mind was preoccupied with so much of cloudy thoughts, with so much of negativity, with so much of things happening in their lives at the last couple of months, that love or lovers were not their priority for quite some time, okay? But now going forward in the month of December, this is coming to a complete new beginning. And now if you look at the significant others card, the Taurian himself or herself and the Lovers, and if I put the Lovers in the middle, both of them are looking for the new beginning in their life. What could be more wonderful to start a reading with this kind of an energy? I'm so happy for the Taurians. After a very long time, like I said in the beginning, after a very long time, I see good energies in the lives of the Taurians. It's wonderful, okay? Now, all this is happening because of the cards that is crossing these energies, okay? I had asked for one, but my spirits gave me three, so I took three, okay? So, therefore, like I said, they want the new beginning. They have the love chakra opened up, the heart, the third eye chakra, whatever, the sacral chakra, all the chakras are opening up at the same time in the month of December, which is happening because something is turning in their life. And what's turning is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And this time the universe is not turning it. It's the Taurian himself or herself is turning their own Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. And it's happening because of the Wish card here, because of the Nine of Cups. It's beautiful. Because of the Nine of Cups, they want the wish fulfillment. They don't want to sit in that negative energy. They don't want to be in that negative energy. They want to move forward with their love in the Lover's position, being a part of this love story for themselves, okay? So therefore, they are now moving their Wheel of Fortune by themselves, okay? And it is also by doing some magic. So if you see this card, this person who is turning the Wheel of Fortune, that person kind of appears to be a magician, okay? That person is not a normal human being, okay? That person has some kind of magical influence in him or her, okay? So because of that magic that exists in themselves, in the Taurians, which was lost because of certain situations in the past months, as I said, that's coming back to them, where they are becoming enabled, or they are being enabled to turn their own Wheel of Fortune because they want the wish fulfillment to be completed now. And for that, they will have to do some sneaky stuff as well, okay? So don't get the sneaky stuff wrong here. It's not that they're going to cheat upon somebody, they're going to hurt somebody, they're going to tread on somebody. No, that's not what they will do. The Taurians are the last person to do that, okay? They will never do that. But at the same time, they will have to be manipulative. They will have to be a little street smart. They will have to be clever. They will have to become like the magician, turning his own or her wheel of fortune. And for that, whatever the 3D world energies they need to adopt, the tactics without hurting anybody, without harming anybody, but doing that little sneaky thing for themselves to get out of the existing situations, so that they can concentrate and focus for this new clarity of thoughts, new beginning with their lover, okay, with a significant other, with their love situation. For that, they might have to be a little bit wishy-washy. Okay, that's how I would like to put it. But this card is kind of telling me that being sneaky, they're, like I said, they're not going to be harming anybody. They're doing it all because of their own self now. Their concentration and focus is on the 9 of Cups. They want this energy in their lives. They're tired of the old energies, of all the negativity, of all the bad stuff in their environment. They're washing those away. Okay, they don't want that anymore. So for that, whatever, like I said, whatever they have to do, they will be doing that. They will be leaving behind the 2 swords in here. Okay, now when I talk about the 2 swords, if you know the 2 swords energy that they had previously been having for a very long time, where they were kind of balancing the 2 swords for themselves. They were internal balancing, external balancing, balancing between the love situation and their karmic if they have, balancing between their family situation and the realities of their own self. All those kind of balancing act is now being left behind because of the 2 swords that is being dug deep inside the ground that he or she is leaving behind, to walk away with the 5 swords in their own hand, which is what they are going to use as their ammunition in their forthcoming days to get what they want. Okay, plus they don't want to get into the enemy camp now. They had enough of that enemy camp. They had been living there for a very long time. They do not want that enemy camp to come back to them. Okay, so for that, whatever little wishy-washy kind of energies they need to adopt, they will be doing that, putting everybody in their place, but going forward in their own journey to get to their destination with their lover. Beautiful. Okay, so that's the kind of crossing energies to start the new beginning that the Taurians themselves will be doing, being helped by the significant others, if I could say that. Okay, so the significant other is playing a very important role in the life of the Taurians in the month of December. So whatever the Taurians decide to do, that significant other will be helping him or her to do this kind of work, or get into this kind of energy for themselves. Okay, beautiful. Now the foundation card over here, it's all happening because, like I said, the clarity of the situation is coming to the Taurians after a very long time, with their sacral chakra, their heart chakra, everything, like I said, has been opening up, their visions has broadened. They used to have very limited visions for themselves, So now that vision has become like that of an eagle, where they can see far beyond the spiritual, into the spiritual union with their lover. Okay, this is more of a spiritual outcome in the overall energy for the Taurians. Okay, and that's happening because in the foundation they have the High Priestess. Okay, so both of them in the foundation energy, both of them, the significant other in the lives of the Taurians and the Taurians themselves, they both are going through, it's happening because they're both being intuitive in their own way to get to the place they want to be in the month of December. Okay, so both of them are learning to listen to their intuitions. They're learning to be intuitive. They're learning from their past mistakes. They're learning to overcome those mistakes. They're learning to be more knowledgeable, more wise, more of wisdom, ingraining more of wisdom into themselves, both of them. And here, because it's a foundation card, I'm talking about both of them here. Okay, So it's just not the Taurians who is doing this work or who is into this energy, it's even the significant other who is also into the same energy, where both of them are merging together as being wise, as being knowledgeable, as being the person who has learned from their mistakes, who has gained the shadow side, who has seen the shadow side and the light side, who has gone through the pillars of being into the shadow self and being in the light, in the sunny side, if I would like to put it that way. Okay, so they are more knowledgeable. Okay, both of them. This journey has come to a point, or is coming to a point in December, where both of them are growing at the same time through their intuitions to fulfill or manifest this kind of a situation in their lives. In the past energy, now this is the past energy of the Taurians. In the past energy, the Taurian was, again, the Taurian themselves, like I said, had been juggling. And that's why I said, when I picked up the Seven of Swords energy, I said that they are leaving the two swords behind. The juggling part in their life is getting over. They are no longer going to juggle between the good and bad, between what I have and what I don't have, between what I should have, between what I should not have. Being stuck in that little boundary of vicious circle, going around in a circle like this, turning themselves, going wild in their own head. Okay, so now that is what they were doing earlier. They were juggling so much between themselves, between their reality, between their spiritual reality, between their internal realities, between their external situations, between their internal situations. They were going crazy, and that's the reason why they had to rest, because they were always being pricked by the Four of Swords kind of an energy in the past, where they were becoming tired of running around the vicious circle for days after days. They were not able to free themselves. They were not able to walk beyond that point of stopping the juggling act. Okay, they were going crazy, like I said, and that was happening because the energies were so powerful during the last couple of months that they were not able to subside those. They were not able to throw those off, and they were running around in vicious circle, feeling trapped, feeling unhappy, feeling it was absolutely crazy for them. Okay, so now that has been gone into the past energy. They were resting. They had enough of rest. Okay, after doing all the juggling, after going wild, after going crazy in their head, they had to rest, which they have rested. So that period is gone in the past. Okay, now they are back into action in the month of December. Now they are thinking of going forward. So that could be in their past energy. The rest period is done and finished with. The juggling period that they were going crazy is done and finished with. So now they are coming in the month of December. They are coming to the point of being decisive, of being more wise, of being knowledgeable. Because of the foundation card, they have learned about intuition after a very long time, to listen to their own voice. Okay, which they had kind of blocked off before, and that's where they were running around in circles for so long. Okay, now going forward in the present 3D energy. Okay, the present 3D energy, the Taurians again, oh my god, it's filled with love. What are you guys doing in the month of December? 10 of Cups, Taurians. That's what they want. They want the happiness of the lovers. It's being love all over the place. My table is filled with love right now. Okay, so 10 of Cups, the rainbow, the love, the happiness, the joy, the fulfillment. That's their present 3D energy in the month of December 1st to the 15th. That's what they are aiming for in the beginning of December. I'm pretty sure, when I do the next part of December's reading, I'm going to see the year end with a bang for the Taurians. That's what they're heading for. Okay, leaving behind all the mess ups, leaving behind all the negativity in their life. Wonderful. So that's their present energy in the physical world in the month of December, that of the 10 of Cups. What could be more wonderful than the 10 of Cups? for the Taurians himself or herself. I love this. Okay. Now, going forward in the month of December, the future energy, okay, I always pull up the future energy just to see where the Taurians will be going a little bit forward in the month of December. So in the month of December, the Taurians have got a code card here. That's of the Page of Cups. Okay, Cups energy again. Beautiful. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cups energy. They had no cups for a very long time, guys. You all had no cups. Okay, now the cups are all coming back from nowhere. Okay, I'm beautiful, happy to see that. So going a little bit forward in the month of December, they are ready to offer the love. They are in the Page of Cups mode. Okay, very infant stage. They are thinking about it, you know, how they would do that, how they would manifest that love, how they would show what they really mean, you know, because actions speak louder than words. They had been probably talking a lot about it before all this thing happened, trying to convince the significant others of the love they have in them or the love they have for them, but they have not been successfully able to communicate that feeling. And that's why in the middle, with all that goof ups and mess ups that they had, love had completely vanished from the significant others' lives. So much, not so much, but from the Taurians' lives for sure, okay? Because they were not able to understand or give focus or attention to that love situation, which they are starting to do from the month of December. I love it. Okay, so they are in the Page of Cups energy, going little forward in the month of December. They are becoming wise. They want to offer the cup of love to their significant others, but they are also like the turtle. Okay, they have withdrawn a little bit in their shell. They're thinking about it. They're manifesting those ideas, you know, because ultimately they want the 9 of Cups here. Don't forget, they're turning their own wheel of fortune at the same time, being a the wishy-washy kind of situation in the 7 of Swords energy. So all these things are happening because they are also manifesting the reality by going down deep into the calm waters, becoming a wise old guy before he or she flourishes the other person with love. Okay, and that's happening. I had asked for a clarifier here, okay, as to why does the Taurians have the future energy in the month of December showing up as the Page of Cups. I wanted to know in which place the Taurians are standing or will be standing in the month of December going forward, and why. Okay, it's happening because what they are doing, they are internalizing their own self so much. They have the cup in their hand. On one hand, they're offering the cup. They're ready to offer, not offering. They're ready to offer the cup to their significant other, while at the same time going down deep into the shallow waters or into the waters, and in the middle of the night in the calm sea, you know, retreating back in their shell. They're also balancing out their internal self now. They are killing some of the energies they don't want. The first energy they are killing is the 10 of Swords in reverse. So when the 10 of Swords is in reverse, the sun is coming out from the opposite side. That means it's the end, it's the death of that situation. That person does not want that energy back into his or her life anymore. Okay, this is the internalizing part of the story that they are doing, going down into the water, into the calm water. Okay, retreating back into their shell to kill that kind of an energy so that it doesn't crop back again. The 10 of Swords, they're putting an end to that situation, whatever was giving them trouble in the last few months. Okay, and it's happening because they again, oh my God, they again, like the significant other, they are also aiming for the 10 of Pentacles. In the overall energy, the 10 of Pentacles for the significant other, and in the future energy going forward in the month of December, he is killing that energy of the 10 of Swords. It's because the Taurian himself or herself is aiming for the 10 of Pentacles themselves too, the new beginning. They are also carrying the 9 of Wands energy within themselves, so they know that they have to travel a little bit more. They have to do that work. They have to have that strength to carry those wands, because this is the point in their life that they cannot let their strength go. So they have to keep carrying that and walking a little bit more to gain the 10 of Pentacles. Taurians, you guys rock. Okay, so on one hand, they are ready to offer the cup, but before they actually come forward with the cup, look at the way the Taurians are working for themselves, killing this energy, killing it, putting a complete rest to it. R.I.P. Rest in peace. We don't want to see you back again. Okay? Aiming for the 10 of Pentacles by carrying the 9 of Wands. Okay? Because the Taurians, they know that they have to work a little bit more harder, slog a little bit more before they reach that place which they want, the place of eternity and peace. Okay? It's because they're doing all this for their Queen of Wands. Okay? The person who has been loyally protective about their love. So the Taurians, irrespective of whether it's a male or female in their life, they regard the significant other as the Queen of Wands. Okay, a person who is able to give them all the happiness, a person who is able to do everything for them, a person who is able to manifest the hallucinations and the dreams into actual reality by being fiercely loyal, by being fiercely protective in their love situation for the Taurians, and that they are recognizing, they have recognized, and they are working towards it. You guys rock. After a very long time, Taurians, I'm so happy for you all. So happy to see all these energies. Absolutely marvelous. Okay. Now, that's the future energy that means going forward in the month of December. Okay. As for the significant others, because I wanted to know, in this physical world, in the 3D world, the Taurians are working. We all know that. What is the significant other doing at the same time? What the significant other is doing in the month of December is he or she is waiting for judgment to offer their gratitude to the universe. Because when the energies like this flow in, the significant other will not be left in the dark. That person will have enough light and enough wisdom, like the High Priestess, the foundation card, to open their heart and get and offer the blessings for their love to the universe, because that's what they are waiting for as well. And that is happening because the judgment is coming to them in the month of December, and or he or she is wanting the judgment to float in, so that this offering can be made in gratitude to the divine, to the Almighty. So that is the energy of the significant other in the lives of the Taurians in the 3D. Okay, beautiful, guys. Okay, now in the environment, the Taurians, I wanted to see the environment for the Taurians. In the environment for the Taurians, you see how he's growing or she's growing. They have the world and the environment. From all the Sodi energies, from all those negative energies. I think yesterday I was uploading a video and I said, oh my God, how I do not want to see the Sodi energies back in the lives of anybody anymore, because I'm so tired of all the Sodi energies, In their environment, they are creating that world because, like I said before, they are turning their own wheel of fortune. So obviously the world is coming to them for the Taurians in the month of December. And it's happening because the Taurians themselves are growing spiritually completely. They are in the energy of the Page of Wands. They are gathering information. They are understanding things. They are curious to gather more knowledge, but they are not ready to take. Right now, of course, in the month of December, they are a little scared of taking the next step forward. But what they are doing, they are internalizing, killing their own problems and growing at the same time. Because the moment you kill your own energies of negative energies that you can manage to kill, you will bound to grow. Okay, You will become more prosperous. It's a negative energy that pulls us down, that doesn't let us grow. So for the Taurians in the month of December, in the environment, because he or she is able to turn their own wheel of fortune, okay, understanding has come to them, or is coming to them in the month of December. They are going to get the world in their own way, okay, and the world is coming to them because of this energy that they are absorbing in the month of December within themselves. Spiritually, they are growing, they are killing those negative ideas, the negative beliefs, the ritual, the righteous code of laws that they had kept intact within themselves, the book of laws that they used to flip open, turn the pages, read those, and then do according to those ideas. Those are all vanishing, and they are growing spiritually, becoming more mature to understand that this is what the reality is for them. They are not going to take the leap of faith right away, because that's where the page of wand, they are right now in the infant stage, okay, but they are growing. So the month of December, from the month of December, the growth is starting, guys, for the Taurians, which is wonderful. All those doors had been closed. They had kept them all locked and all locked, you know. They had entrapped themselves in the prison of time, in situations which was not manifesting, yet they had kept themselves imprisoned in those areas of their life. But in the month of December and moving forward, this is where they are going, because this is the vision now they can see with the eye of an eagle. With the eye of an eagle. Wonderful. So that's their environment that's talking to me about the Taurians in the month of December. In the hopes and fears situation, of course, there is a feeling of hopes and fears in every person's life. Even in the best of times, we always have that little twitch in our brains, in our spiritual world, wherever, you know. In the hopes and fears, the Taurians have been in the state of limbo for a very long time, you know. So they don't want to be in the state of limbo. They don't want to be stuck in the state of a hangman anymore. Okay, they have been. I mean, of course, that's their energy. You know, they have been hanging upside down. While one leg is free, they could have walked away a long time before, but they chose not to do that for whatever reason. Their situations did not permit them to do that. So they had been hanging. So in their hopes and fears situation, if I read this card, you know, it tells me that they do not want that situation. So they do not want to keep hanging like this for way too long now anymore, okay? But at the same time, they also know in their conscious self, they also know that they have a lot of trouble issues. They have a lot of problems. They have a lot of issues they have to take care of before they can venture forward and move into the next phase of their growth, okay? That will happen. That will happen. But right now, in the beginning of December, though they have the world, they want the world in their environment, they are taking one step at a time, baby steps in a time, as I would like to say that, because they still have those issues coiling around them like a snake, okay? It's kind of suffocating them at the same time, but those are still persisting in their hopes and fears. And also the fact that they are focusing on finances, you know. There is some finance matters that need to be settled, that needs to be worked out for either themselves or their family situation or their own situation, in whichever way it may resonate with you. But at the same time, this card is also telling me that they do not have to concentrate only on the finances, you know. They have to take the creative output from the metaphysical world, the spiritual world, fire, energy, water, create that mixture, put it in the cauldron, as I've said before in one of the videos. Do the little mixing around in the wheel of fortune area, okay, and the situations will get cleared up by themselves. So finance is important for the Taurians, because the Taurians, being the earth signs, they love to see themselves secured in the financial zone. That is for every earth sign, but for Taurians themselves, they are very much focused on the finances, because finances gives them that stability to work better. That's why they are more focused on the finances in their life. But at the same time, the hope and fear also is the fact that the finances will work out for themselves or by themselves, because the Taurians are hard workers. They really can work hard. They will not shrug off that working hard ability under any conditions. But the advice of this card is also that the Taurians will have to, like they're changing in many respects, they will also have to focus on the air, water, fire energies, for the creative solutions to take place in their life, by releasing the by releasing their own bondage of hanging upside down and being in limbo for a very long time. Okay, that's their fear, because they do not know how they should be doing that, but they will be doing that. Okay, so therefore at the same time, the solutions or the situations are not permitting them to really rush forward, but they will slowly get a hang of that situation, and also their finances will become more stable if they are able to turn the wheel of fortune in the right direction, which they will be doing in the month of December going forward. Okay, and the outcome is also beautiful. The outcome is that of the Three of Pentacles. Okay, which means now the Taurians have realized that everything that's happening in their love situation or anything that is happening in their life, he or she cannot resolve those issues by themselves. They will need the help of their partner, of their loved ones, okay, of the significant other. They will need that support of that significant other. They will need to manifest that partnership and alliance. They will have to work towards building that for themselves. Nobody will give it to them on a platter. It will not come to them on a silver platter. Okay, they will have to work for it. They will have to manifest that alliance, partnership, which will in return give them the triumphant success, which will bring in that harmonious spiritual union. And that's happening because, as I said before, that Taurians themselves have stopped doing the juggling act anymore. They have given up on what's best for them, which one I'm going to choose. I have too many options. I want to choose that one. I want to choose this one. I want the cake. I want the butter. I want the cherry. I want the strawberries, everything. No. That's not going to happen. Okay, that decision has already been made. What he or she wants now going forward in the month of December, that decision has already been affirmed, has been firmed up. So now they are going to move towards a next position in their life, that is of alliance, of partnership, of bonding, of being together, of being loved, of being generous and kind to one another, of showering each other with a lot of affections, with a lot of regards, with a lot of respect. Okay, and also building a future for themselves, because both of them, as I said in the previous first time, in their overall energy, they both want the lovers. They're both looking for the love. Okay, so that's what in the month of December they are going forward and moving into the next phase of their life that is starting to come towards them from the beginning of December. Okay, I want to really now check the end of December to see where they go, and it's going to be ending, the year is going to be ending with a bang for the Taurians. Now the overall energy is because one thing they have realized, that they now need to free themselves from the Eight of Swords energy. They had enough, I said, like they're killing that Ten of Swords energy. They are going to kill that Ten of Swords. They don't want to see that Ten of Swords back in their life anymore. Okay, so those kind of swordy energies are now going to vanish from their lives. So even though there is a little bit of fear of letting loose those swords and walking from there, that fear as a human being will always persist, of course. But at the same time, the Taurians have realized that it is high time they should let this Eight of Swords leave their energies. They don't want that anymore. Okay, so now they have started to manifest, or they're going to manifest from the beginning of December going into the next phase of their journey. And because now they are hoping and wishing for the Six of Cups to come to them as quickly as possible. Okay, so all these manifestations, all this work, all these energies, all these understandings, everything, all the wisdom, all the intuitiveness, all the love that's going to come to them in the month of December, and they are working for that. The Taurians are working for that. I'm very happy to see this change in their lives. Honestly, guys, I'm so happy, you know, to see this beautiful change, because after a very long time, you know, reality has um, taken its own course. Okay, there has been a wake-up call. They have been able to wake up from their slumber, from their state of being in coma, to becoming a more real person in the 3D as well. Spiritually, of course, in the 5D as well as the 3D in here. And both the energies in the month of December for the Taurians and the significant others are flowing so nicely that it's been really nice to see this merge happen here. Okay, this merge had not been happening for a long time. There was no merger, you know, for the Taurians. So it's because the Taurians were halting the process, to be honest with you. That's what my understanding is. They had been halting the process for way too long because of their own fear of entrapment, from their own fear of the 9 of Sword energy. Okay, they were not able to gain the victory that they wanted in their life, and that's the reason their world was turned upside down for way too long. They were not being the Queen of Sword anymore, you know. They were all clouded, their visions. They were grieving over the loss of the 5 cups in here all the time. Although they wanted to be the Queen of Pentacles, they wanted to be loved like the Queen of Pentacles, but they had failed to become the Magician. You see all these cards in reverse. Okay, all these cards at the bottom of that deck, oh my god, they were all in reverse for the Taurians. They don't, so these were the energies, that they don't want in their life anymore. They want to get out of those energies. They had enough of these, especially these 2 energies, okay, of the 9 of Sword and the 8 of Sword. They don't want that anymore. So now they have started to change themselves. They are bringing their new focus in, their new directions, and their new life is starting to roll, which is wonderful, guys. This reading is becoming a little bit longer than I had anticipated it would be, but I just cannot stop talking about this, because what I see is what I tell you, and what I see is absolutely marvelous. I'm just going to pull up a love card in here. Let's see. Oh my god, this 3 wanted to come out. Okay. So separation, there will be a period of separation. It's all happening in the month of December as well. But then there is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and attraction is coming in the way. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So from separation going into the month of December, there is new love, new attraction, new joy for the lovers situation. The soulmate card at the end of it all, the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is yours. This is your soulmate. What more do you need, guys? Taurians are coming into the soulmate. It's a twin flame kind of a situation here for the month of December, beginning of the month of December, 1st to the 15th. I'm doing the reading. Now I'm getting more curious to see what the Taurians are going to go through before the end of the year. It's been a wonderful journey walking with everybody here in this channel. I have been watching, waiting to see how situations move, how things manifest, how situations go towards the better, and that's what I'm trying to see in here, through all the cross spreads, through all the love, through all the hassles, through all the pain, through all the Sodi energies that has been coming. I was so tired, guys. I was so tired of the swords. Like I said, you know, they used to kill me more than they killed the Taurians when I used to see those in my reading. So now, going forward in the month of December 2018, I'm pretty sure is ending with a bang for the Taurians. What more do you want, guys? Wonderful news, happy news, good beginning, enjoy it, congratulations. I mean, I can only say congratulations to each and every Taurians out there in this world who are doing, after a very long time, what they had to do before, you know. So finally, the Wheel of Fortune, they have learned to manifest their own happiness by turning their own Wheel of Fortune. Guys, it's wonderful. It's really beautiful to see this happening in here. This journey has been an awesome journey. Though I haven't made, like I said in one of the previous videos, I haven't made any videos before for any of the love reads, but I used to watch, you know, I used to do my own research to watch everybody's. These two cards, I think, wanted to come out. Oh, wow. True love. Guys, my goddess guidance tells you the romantic stirring in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. True love on the way. Undying love. What's going on, Taurus? What happened to you? The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. The soulmate connection, guys, the twin flames for the Taurians in here in the month of December. And the bottom of the deck, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart to true desires into action. Leap of faith at the bottom of my goddess deck. Wonderful. Bottom of the deck for my goddess situation here. That's what they are telling me. All love all over for the month of December. Taurians, you guys rock. Hats off to y'all. I love y'all as always. To see this wonderful spread out here, my love has, you know, kind of accelerated 360 degrees to see this happen. Okay, so beautiful. Enjoy every moment of December when it comes in, and take your time to breathe in as when you have to, but do what you have to. Be the magician. Turn your own fortune. Now it's the time to turn your own wheel of fortune, because the significant other and you have been waiting for the soulmate connection for a very long time. The universe is finally giving you the strength and understanding to do what you have to do from here onwards. Thank you for watching. Love you guys and have a wonderful week ahead. See you soon again. Bye for now.